What's up everybody, Bob here from Pure Hockey. Today we're going to be reviewing the Bauer Supreme 3S hockey skate. Along the way we'll be breaking down all the technologies, comparing this skate to the previous generation S29, as well as talking about some of the differences between this model and the 3S Pro. We'll also be discussing Bauer's performance fit system and how that's going to impact the fit of your skates. And just a few things before we jump into the review. If you're new to our channel, make sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions by the end of the review, be sure to leave them in the comments and we'll get back. Alright, let's break these skates down. Before we talk about the skates themselves, let's jump into the new performance fit system. Over the past few years, Bauer has been conducting extensive research on player skates. Through their research, they found that 50% of skaters view themselves as a powerful skater, or someone who's looking for maximum stride length, fast straight line speed, and great range of motion, while the other 50% view themselves as a quick and agile skater, or someone who's looking for fast starts, quick turns, fast feet, or unpredictable movements. So if you would describe your skating style with any of the Supreme characteristics that I just listed off, maximum stride length, fast straight line speed, or great range of motion, then the Supreme family is built for you. The biggest change to the top 3 price points this skate included is the performance fit system. But before we jump into the new fit system, let's discuss how skates were fit prior to 2020. Supreme and Vapor skates have always had their own sets of technologies and structural characteristics, but the biggest thing that set them apart was that they were constructed for different foot types, like the Supreme being for a medium volume fit with a medium 4-foot width, or the Vapor for a lower volume fit with a slightly narrow 4-foot width. So what did Bauer change? Well, they did away with fit and volume differences between the Supreme and Vapor families, as well as D and EE widths. The top 3 models in both Supreme and Vapor are now offered in 3 different fits: Fit 1, Fit 2, and Fit 3. That is to say, a Supreme Fit 1 will be nearly identical to a Vapor Fit 1. A Supreme Fit 2 will be the same fit as a Vapor Fit 2, and the same thing for Fit 3 in both models. The best part about this change is now you can choose your skates based on the performance benefits you're looking for, rather than which of the 2 skates fit your feet best. This is particularly great for those players who've been riding around on Vapor or Nexus skates, but always felt they would benefit more from the Supreme family. So we've got 3 new fits, but how do you know which is best for you? Well, let's jump into that right now. Fit 1 is designed for a low profile fit, as it has a low volume boot with a narrow 4-foot width. This is going to be most similar to a Vapor D skate. Fit 2 is designed for a medium profile fit, as it has a medium volume boot with a medium 4-foot width. This is going to be most similar to those who were wearing a Supreme D skate. And Fit 3 is designed for the player needing the most volume, as it has a high volume foot with a wide 4-foot width. You'll find this most similar to those who were wearing a Nexus skate, or if you were rocking a EE in a Vapor or Supreme model before. If you want to hear more about the performance fit system, we did a full video breaking it down. I dropped the link down in the description. It's also on all the applicable product pages. But to get the absolute best fit, we always recommend coming into one of our stores so that you can get fit by one of our experts on our Bauer scanners. Now let's talk more about this skate, the 3S. This is the 3rd skate in the line when it comes to price point and performance benefits. Alright, now let's jump into the technologies. As we always do, we're going to start from the runner and work our way up. Bauer introduces a brand new runner this year with the LS Plus with Power Profile. The Power Profile quad radius is a big upgrade from last season's 10-foot radius. The new profile is now broken into 4 different zones, specifically placed throughout the blade for all different types of edge work. The first zone, located near the toe, is carved with a 6-foot radius, which helps players shift their weight forward for the initial drive into the ice. The second zone, or the transition zone, sits on a 9-foot radius, which is going to blend zone 1 and 3 together, pairing acceleration with velocity. The third zone is the speed zone, which has an 11-foot radius. This is where the blade has the most contact with the ice, making for the best straight line speed. And the fourth zone is there for stability and balance, and that's equipped with a 13-foot radius. Again, all of these zones are working together to create a more versatile profile designed for all different types of edge work. Though this is a good runner, looking up to the 3S Pro, we're going to find the Tuque LS Pulse Edge with Power Profile. This runner is 2 millimeters taller, which allows for a better attack angle, and the high polished mirror finish is going to increase your speed and make for a better overall glide on the ice. And holding the runner in place is Bauer's Tuque Lightspeed Edge Holder. This technology has been carried over from the previous Supreme skates, as it has created quite a name for itself, definitely proven worthy. As most of you might already know, this holder has the ability to swap your steel out on the go. You simply pull down on the trigger, release, attach, and you're good to go. This has made having an extra pair of steel on hands a lot more common in most hockey leagues. So if you lose an edge, break your steel, or just find yourself needing a fresh bite, you can now do so in between shifts. We've linked to all the compatible steel in the description, and we're happy to answer any questions in the comments. Working our way from the holder and up into the boot, something new you'll see in this year's Supreme line is flex rating. The stronger the flex rating, the stiffer, more supportive the boot. The 3S has a flex rating of 70, which is going to offer good support for the skater. And as you look at the line of skates, the flex ratings are separated by increments of 10, indicating a stiffer or softer boot as you look at each model. Next, let's talk about the quarter package. Bauer uses their 3D Lasted Flex Composite, which is a big upgrade over the S29 skate. This new technology wraps a lightweight, flexible composite throughout the boot, which makes for a more forgiving flex profile than that of a stiffer boot. The Junior Model 3S will have Motion Flex, a fiber composite boot which will help younger players get the proper flex, ensuring knees over toes position while still offering great support. And on the bottom of the boot, we're going to find Bauer's TPU outsole. This outsole falls into Bauer's mid-level stiffness category, so you'll notice a little extra flex in the boot compared to the 3S Pro. This is going to be great for those players who are still developing, or if you like the feel of a more flexible boot. Moving over to the toe cap, we're going to see that Bauer stuck with their Supreme specific asymmetrical toe cap, whereas the Vapor is going to have a symmetrical toe. This asymmetrical toe cap is going to provide you with a better fitting boot as it reduces negative space, making for better overall control. Making our way over to the laces, we're going to find the new Power Boot Cut. This shape is going to add stability throughout the eyelets and increase your knee bend to help maximize your stride length, whereas the Vapor family is going to have the Agility Cut, which has a very distinct L shape, so a little less material around the foot, allowing for sharp turns and rapid movements. Taking a look at the front of the skate, Bauer uses a Pro 48-ounce felt tongue with an injected metatarsal guard. This is going to be super comfortable and offer great flex, which will allow players to compress and release energy with ease. Shifting over to the back of the skate, we're going to find a pretty standard tendon guard compared to the 3S Pro, which is equipped with the Reflex tendon guard. There's a very noticeable difference between the two. The 3S Pro's tendon guard is extremely flexible, allowing the players to reach a greater range of motion, while the 3S tendon guard is definitely stiffer and more rigid. Making our way over to the padding at the top of the boot, we're going to find the Comfort Edge. This is going to add that extra bit of comfort without sacrificing any performance. Working our way inside the boot, we're going to find the Aerofoam ankle padding. This is going to provide extra comfort for the player. And on top of the ankle pads is the hydrophobic microfiber liner, which is carried over from the Supreme S29 skate. It's going to help wick away moisture, keeping your feet dry. And finally, let's talk about the footbed. Bauer provides their Form Fit Plus footbed, which is also found in last season's skates. This is going to offer pretty good support for the player. That wraps up all the technologies. Now let's jump into our recommendation. We feel this skate is designed for a powerful player. So if getting the most out of your straight line speed and maximizing your stride length connects with your skating style, then the Supreme line is built for you. So now it comes down to which model suits you. Being the middle of the line skate, the 3S is going to cater best to a performance player, or for those of you who skate a couple times a week at a moderate level of play. This value skate will handle some of the demands of faster paced hockey, but if you're looking for a skate that will not only hold up to the demands, but perform really well, we suggest taking a look at the 3S Pro or the top of the line Ultrasonic. Well folks, that wraps up our review of the Bauer Supreme 3S hockey skate. If you want to find out more about this model, the rest of the line, or about the all-new Performance Fit system, we have links down in our description. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you aren't already. And if you're in the neighborhood, stop by any one of our 50+ retail locations or shop us online at purehockey.com. We'll see you in the next one.